Hello, my family, fellow colleagues, and friends. It's your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, on this beautiful, gorgeous, glorious, it is still glorious. Yeah, that Arctic blast coming in and blowing like it ain't nothing. Father Christmas, whatever you want to call it, Father Christmas. Frosted, the snowman finally arriving, whatever you want, whatever your forte is about it, it is here. Winter is really tapping on the door. You can tell that it's the sign of Christmas. It's the sign of Christmas. And it's also the sign of the countdown to the remaining time. That is the little bit of remaining time left in the year of 2025. But even though it's cold, a little bit uncomfortable, trying to stay warm, trying to stay covered up, all in all, guess what? There's still a glow. There's still a gleam and a beam. It's still a glow. Can you see what I see? Don't you know? Come on now. I mean, if I was from those who are less spiritual, let's say it the way Stevie said it years ago. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Just take 1 minute. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna go. Let me back up. Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. But I'm just saying, coming from the Queen of Divas, don't you see what I see? Let's focus on the real deal, though. I just wanted to give a little sneak peek. Just felt like singing a little bit. The real deal is, you see what I see. That means you still see the natural blessing. It may not feel like the way we want it. It may not even look like the way we want it. But at the end of the day, those who are tuning in today into this weekly motivational, those of you that's tuning in today, obviously, there's a blessing out there. You see the natural blessing, because guess what? You are naturally able to see. You are naturally able to hear. And you are naturally able to breathe and be amongst the living. Today, you are able to see and not be seen. I felt that. You are able to see and not be seen. Somebody out there can't say that. Just saying, somebody out there can't say that. And along with the blessing from the natural sun, even if he's not showing, guess what? Guess what that still says? That the favor from the spiritual sun is still active. It's still there. But the question to you is, are you ready? Are you available? Are you available? Are you ready for it? Because it ain't nothing like the favor. Guess what? Everybody's blessed. He reigns on the just as well as the unjust. A dog is blessed. A snake is blessed. Even though the snake initially got cursed in the Garden of Eden, guess what? Any animal's still blessed. An alligator's blessed. A bear is blessed. As long as he's able to eat and get around, guess what? They're still blessed. But, nothing like the favor from on high. That's the main thing. But I done did enough of that. Let's go into it. Let's go into it. I want to share something with you on the day. Today, I'm going to go a little bit more deeper since we're getting down to the countdown. Countdown to the end of 2025. I want to give some more, just a little bit more of a little bit more of uplifting, a little bit more motivation. I want to talk to some people out there and give a little bit more. Continue on from where we started, where we were going and where we got on last week. So I got something for you. And I want everybody to tune in. Everybody that's listening, tune in. Don't miss this. Don't miss this because I got some good for you. So now I'm just going to dive right into it. My question today, I want to ask somebody out there, somebody that's tuning in and listening on this very day. Does anybody just feel like that I mean, I got the promise, but why do I have to wait for it? Why okay, I know people that got promises and won't even told. Didn't receive a prophecy, didn't receive a word, didn't receive a dream, vision, or nothing. They just got it. It's like they just dropped in their lap. Anybody feel like that? Oh, well, they got theirs instantaneously. Why I got to wait? Anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like, well, why I got to be all in good spirit? I'm gonna spin it around another way. Anybody feel like, why I got to be in good spirit? If they getting theirs but I don't get mine, I mean, goodness, that's not fair to me. Why I got to be all hyped up? Anybody feel like that? Okay. Cause if that's you today, I want to talk to you. I got something to tell you, something to uplift the spirit, something to empower and encourage you. Because I want to let you know. I can't say it like a Michael Jackson for those who are less traditional, less spiritual. But I remember and recall one of the last hits that Michael Jackson had said, "You are not alone. I am here with you." Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you that today in so many words. You are not alone. Come on in. Come on in. Lend me your ear. Come on in. Come here. Come on in. I got something for you. So, if I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would simply be, I am not what is seen, I am what is promised. Be better, not bitter. Let that resonate. I'm going to repeat it again so everybody can catch this, because don't let this fall. I'm going to explain it to you what I mean by this, but I want you to catch it first. Catch it first. Let it resonate. I'm going to say it again. I am not what is seen, I am what is promised. So be better, not bitter. Okay, now somebody out there may be tuning in today and saying, well, Dr. Charity, okay, I heard that, but what do you mean, Dr. Charity, by I am not what is seen, but what is promised? I'm glad you asked. It simply means that regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what I look like, this is not the face of failure. This is not the face of brokenness. This is the face of healing. This is the face of success. This is the face of favor and overflow. This is the face of healing. That's what that means. It means simply, I don't care if God promised and spoke this over your life last night or 3 years ago. It is what he said it is, regardless of what it looks like. That's what I'm here to tell you today. So, okay, somebody else says, okay, I got that part. That does make sense. Okay, but Dr. Charity, what about this be better, not bitter? Like, I don't understand that. What do you mean? What, you telling me I ain't supposed to have no attitude? I'm supposed to just be happy that my life is at the way it is right now? I'm just supposed to act like everything's hunky-dory and everything is just happy? Well, I understand where you're coming from. You're human. Pain happens to all of us, just like sadness, just like sickness, just like anger. The Bible does say, be angry, but sin not. Okay? So that's understandable. But what I'm telling you today is to be better. If you know that you are what he says you are, if you know that what he promised to you is coming regardless of what it looks like at this point in time, there's no reason to be bitter. Be better. That's what I mean. Come on. Let me your ear. I wanna dive in right now. I'm feeling this. I'm diving in because somebody need this today. Okay, so I was meditating last week. I already gave you and told you what to do. You show different to get different. And so many people, I appreciate everybody that supported it. My heart goes out to everybody that got something from that. Because I don't know who the world did that. Who did that? That was me speaking, but when I get up here, it's for the sake of the people. I'm not doing this for no show. But when I went through that week, I had to take my own stuff again. Because here come Father Time, here come life, and hit me real well To the point I ended up, you know what, by the time he hit me though, I didn't have no tears to shed. I ain't had no tears to shed. I ain't had one tear come out my eye. I did go to do some form of therapeutic things, but I didn't cry. Because I felt like, you know what? God already told me years ago that I was going to have to start back at the bottom. If I wanted to see what was on the other side of that top mountain, I had to go back to the bottom like I did back in 2018 and lose everything and have nothing. But believe what the word said. It got to get better. It got better the other time. It's going to get better again. It's just, hey, God want the glory. And if God don't get glory if he takes you to the next, if he takes you all the way up, if the mountain apex is on level 25 and you already on level 23, God ain't getting no glory out of that. That's why God says, okay, well, I'm glad you agreed. I'm going to have to go and take you through a few things. Let's take it back down to level 1. We look at it and say, why I got to go through all that? Oh, heck no. And I know how you feel. But let me give you my testimony. So I got hit, but I ain't had no tear to cry. I said, you know what? I learned to say, just like I told y'all last Sunday, it is well, 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 well. It is well with my soul. Just learn how to say it like Maverick City. It is well, 3 times with my soul. So I say, you know what, it is well. Let it be. Because guess what? God gonna get the glory, and I'm gonna end up telling the story. And the story gonna be greater than I planned. So I went through and I meditated. I said, you know what? I should be crying my eyes out because this hurts. This is hurting me and my children and then my family. This ain't just hurting me. This hurting everybody connected to me. But I said, you know what? Let's meditate. What does God got to say about this? I'm just gonna shut up and let go and let God. And that's exactly what the Spirit told me through TDJs. Let them go. And but the one that got my attention was when I tuned in on Friday night to Pastor Keon Henderson. He said, a lot of times we look in the mirror, and you got to look in the mirror and learn to say, I am not who's in this mirror. The mirror is lying. I am healed. Oh, I am prosperous. I am blessed. I am successful. I am the supervisor. I am the wife. I am the mother. I am the top entrepreneur. That's what you got to learn how to do. Don't look in the mirror and say, well, I guess I never see the money. I ain't got nothing. Excuse me. That's your first problem. That's the first issue. And whoever listening, this is for you. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. That's your first problem. Learn to look in the mirror, and I don't care how toe up from the floor up that diva or that handsome man may look. Learn how to say, you know what? God got me and I got this. Oh, I got this. Oh, it's going to work out in my favor. I got the money, honey. Do like I do. Every day, I may not fill up to par, but for those who are less traditional, less religious, that's my theme song in the back of my head. Now, diva is a female version of a hustler. Yeah, that's I be thinking. That's my theme song every day. A diva is a female version of a hustler, and I'm the queen of divas. You know, what your boss said. When my lady's up in there, they like to talk back. I want to see her. I like to meet you. What you said? She ain't no diva. I keep that in mind. And then, you know, just hearing that and realizing and reminding myself that I'm the queen of divas, you know what I say? Excuse me, girl. Let's go on head to work and let's do this. You a therapist in training. Don't let no other sleaze ball out there make you feel like you ain't nothing. Just because you ain't got it right now don't mean it's yours. Oh, it got your name on it because God said so. And I'm telling you today, It's got your name on it. But here's the catch. When are you going to act like that what he promised me is me? When you going to demand your respect and your rights and what is rightfully yours? When you going to stand your ground and say, it is well with my soul, but I shall have what he said that I'm supposed to have? That's the question to you today. When you going to do it? I love the way Pastor Keon said. That's the problem. We go around saying, well, I'm broke. I got a basic job. They won't hire me. I'm not valuable. They don't want me. Yeah, I was told, but I don't believe it. Well, that's what the enemy wants you to do. The enemy wants you, because see, now the enemy ain't cursing you. Now you cursing yourself, as Pastor Joel Osteen said this morning. Now you cursing yourself. And that's what the enemy wants you to do. Because now that you cursing yourself, guess what? Your faith ain't showing. And now that your faith ain't showing, God ain't able to do his work. Because you ain't got no faith. Now you're going around not believing in what was promised to you. And that's all the enemy wants. That's why he gets in your head and say, well, if you ain't broke, where your house at? Why your ex got the money but you don't? That's a good question, ain't it? You need to tell that devil, get thee behind me, Satan. I don't have to take that. I don't have to take the bull crap. And don't. I'm telling you today, put your foot down. You are not what is seen. You are what is promised, not what is seen. I had to learn how to do that. I learned whenever life hit me and hit me down at the bottom, I learned to remember that the Spirit did tell me you will have to start. If I take you to this next apex, for me to get the glory, I'm going to have to take you back down to the bottom. The bottom ain't going to be the same bottom you came up from, because you're on a higher mountain. This is a whole different land. This is a whole different game, whole different chapter. Different higher heights and deeper depths. It's on a whole different chapter. But you're going to have to start at the bottom. I'm sorry. So just know that it's on the bottom. But here, I was told some years ago, when you hit the bottom, what do you have to lose? It ain't nowhere to go but up from there. So it's no use. This goes right into the next part of this weekly encouragement, which states to not be bitter, but be better. I heard Pastor Mike Jr. say it on Sunday. Not today, but on yesterday. He said, that's the issue. We ain't getting blessed because we're around these bitter folks that's making you more bitter than better. Because what they doing, they sitting there agreeing. You sitting there saying, well, I guess it ain't no good ones out there. Well, that's because I was meant to just be by myself. And you got 500, you got 5 other folks backing you up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, that's why you also ain't got nobody. You sitting there saying, well, they refuse to hire me. and you know what? I just fine. The government will help me. I'll just stick right where I'm at. Because you know what? They don't know. Okay? And you got 5 people supporting you, backing you up, and that's where, and there go your promotion down the drain. Shoot. Don't blame that on the enemy. Blame that on the woman. Do it like I heard Michael Jackson say himself. Man in the mirror. Go talk to the man in the mirror. Because that's who's holding your blessing and your miracle back from you. It ain't the enemy. It ain't the enemy. It ain't God. It's you. So that's why my word of encouragement to anybody out there that feel like that. I understand that you don't have all the money. I understand that you're alone. I understand the struggle is real. I understand that it look like the odds are stacked against you and the walls is all coming in, and every door that you go through looks like every time, it don't matter how many times, it just seems like there's one whopper hitting you, knocking you out, knocking you back, then you can give back one. I understand that. But I'm here to tell somebody today, you're not what is seen. You're what he promised. It's yours. For your asking and according to your faith. It all comes back to one person, you. Today, what are you going to do? That's my thing. I understand. Suffering is real. I'm suffering. But as I tell folks when I give my testimony about what I deal with physically, I always ask them, do I look legally disabled to you? And that's why most folks end up doing this number. You don't, but wow. I said, my life is an encyclopedia. I just don't tell nobody. Because I like to help others. This ain't about me. This is about him getting the glory and me telling the story, but the story ain't for me to get the spotlight. The story is for me to help those who out there that is in similar situations and circumstances. So, but it's amazing how many people look and are amazed. How you still do stuff like that? Well, I do it because this is my passion, because I care for the people. I know what the struggle is. I know what it's like. But guess what? That's why I'm telling you today, those who are tuning in, I'm encouraging you today to go through this week and don't look at the person in the mirror and decide to drop your face. Look at the person in the mirror and do like I do. After you done drooped a little bit, say, what did I call myself? I call myself the Queen of Divas. So that's when I start perking up just a little bit. You know, a diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler, of a other hustler. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Winnie pull up, wanna pop my hood up. Oh, yeah. When my ladies up in here, they like to talk that I wanna see ya. I like to meet ya. What you say? She ain't no diva. That's how I wake up every morning. After I tell God thank you. That's what perks me up even when I'm at my worst. I give God the glory. Tell God thank you. Because it could have been me that's not waking up this morning. Then if I just need a little streetly motivation, that's what I do. A diva is a female version of a hustler. Bring the diva out, honey. Bring the Queen of Divas out and let's go to work and get this money. I could care less if I don't bring home but nothing $100. Guess what? I'm good. I'm darn good at what I do. And can't nobody do it better than me, which is you. That's what I do every day. To keep from going down and looking at the person in the mirror and letting the image in the mirror cover up and glimmer over the promise that he gave. He told me that I was a wife. He showed me that I was a wife. Therefore, I am. I am not broke. I have more than enough, an overflow, because he said so. Not because that's where I'm at right now. It may not look like that right now, but I'll be darned if that's not what it's going to be and what is happening right now, even under the sound of my voice. That's what I'm telling you. Go through this week doing that. Don't settle for what's in the mirror. Make him look good in the mirror. Don't sit there and accept what's in the mirror and say, well, that's just where it's going to be, I guess. I just take it. Also, don't sit there and get angry and decide to curse folks out and be nasty. Look, learn to say, like I told you last week, it is well. Learn to say it is well with my soul. If I got to do it, it is what it is. It is well with my soul. And I'm going to do better. I ain't going to let somebody else out there make me bitter. I'm going to be better, not bitter. I'm going to be better, not bitter. Because greater is within me than he is in the world. I don't need nobody to validate what he's already promised me. I don't need nobody. That right there, I don't need nobody. So that right there is all that it takes. Just know, ain't no reason to be bitter. Be better. Do the best you can do. And I'm going to give somebody a side note before I sign off today. Here you go. All you got to do, beginning on today, just sow the seed. Don't worry about where you're going or what's going to happen. All I need you to do this week, beginning on this week, sow the seed and water the ground. That's it. Don't do nothing else. Sow the seed, water the ground, let go and let God. Do it the way, for those who are a little bit more secular, do it the way the professor told Whitley when Whitley was contemplating going back on that date with Dwayne after they fell out. What did Debbie Allen's character on A Different World as the psychologist told Whitley to do? You got to learn to relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. That's what you got to do. Relax, meaning take a deep breath. Let it resonate, but hey, cool. Chill for a minute. Relate means know why you're dealing with it. And then release. Do what you need to do to let it go. Do your part, all that you can do, and then drop the mic. You don't sit there and overthink. Don't overdo, because it ain't your job to do that. And specifically, when God has already promised it. That ain't your job nor duty. All you need to do is show a little bit of faith, which means sow the seed and water the ground. Walk away. That's it. I don't care if you don't see it immediately. You're not supposed to. The miraculous comes over time. You got to trust the process, as I've already told you before. So today, for those who are listening today, don't take the one in the mirror. That ain't the promise. That ain't the end. This is not the end of your story. This is not the end of the chapter. This is only the beginning if you just believe. It's only got to get better, because if you're at your worst right now, that means greater lies just around the corner if you just hold on just a little while longer. Don't look at the person in the mirror. You're not broke. You're not hurt. You're healed. You're delivered. You are rich. You are successful. And you are prosperous. You are favored according to your belief. But the question today, through this week, who are you? Who do you see in the mirror? The person that's seen or the person that God has promised you to be? Because that's where your power lies, within your faith, within your faith. Who do you see? I know who I see, and I know who I am. Not gonna be, but who I see. Who do you see? Good question. Who do you see in that mirror beginning today? Well, that's all that I have for you on today, but tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. Please, for those who are tuning in, I do appreciate and love every last one of y'all that tunes in and to receive all the motivationals. But please, if you can and are available, go to my YouTube channel. That is at Lady Superwoman 9999. That's 4 9s, to subscribe to the YouTube channel to receive all of the YouTube motivationals that you need. There are hundreds of videos back to back of authentic motivations to help you through to obtain what you rightfully deserve and what He has promised you. It is yours for the asking. Go up there and be encouraged by yours truly, Dr. Charity. I love you. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.